the lean, the family. Credit cards and the scam.
Sure is quiet. This is where the fight went down?
Yeah. But to look at it, you wouldn't think anything had happened here. Sawa-sensei? You there? It's Yagami.
What's up?
The door. It's unlocked. Huh? Sawa-sensei?
No! Wait, talk!
No way.
Oh, God.
Et oui, voilà les amis. Ils l'ont tué malheureusement. Je savais que ça allait être un drame comme ça, mais...
The school teacher, Yoko Sawa, is murdered in cold blood, and Yagami is torn with grief. Her death is merely collateral damage to Soma of RK. Soma's real prey is Kawana, who narrowly escapes his trap. It seems Kawana had buried his true identity among a host of other secrets, and to unearth them, Yagami crawls deeper down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. That's fine. I get it. You don't want us touching anything inside the room. Is it okay to wait for you inside then? Some private investigators from Kamurocho. Yagami-san and Kaito-san. Yeah, I asked them to help us out with a case we were on a couple days ago. Yes, see you soon. They're coming. The cops are on their way.
All right. She was murdered at the hands of Soma. Bastard. He lied when he said they had no business with her. Why did it have to be her? How did she get pulled into all this?
If it's answers you want, you gotta be a detective, Talk. We can see the kind of shit that normal people miss. We'll notice what they can't. For now, can you put aside the pain and do the work you need to do?
I think he's right.
First, let's narrow our focus. It's not about who or how she was murdered. What's more important here is to figure out the answer to the why. Let's consider her connections. We know one of them was to Kawana the handyman. Where that leads is that Soma's gang was after Kawana, and that's why they broke in.
In that case, the clues that we're after here are her personal relationships. There's our lead. Something that shows how a teacher could be connected to a guy like Kuwana.
Yeah. Except Kawana's a fake name, just his alias. His real name was Kitakata. Soma gave us that.
Je n'ai pas beaucoup de temps avant que la police arrive. Je dois être mystérieux que possible. Ouais, on n'a pas beaucoup de temps.
Suspicious.
Ok. Elle a des traces de larmes autour de ses yeux. Mais bon sang, je devrais être terrorisé.
Suspicious.
Jetons un œil dans la poubelle.
Smartphone. Could this be Sawa-sensei's?
Probably.
Maybe some RK thugs barged in, took her.
What do you want to do? Check her mail? Call log?
Yeah, I do. No good. It's got a pin. We don't have time to crack it now. Cops will be here soon.
So, we just gonna leave it here?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Faut chercher autre chose. Donc là, le téléphone, il y a un code PIN. On peut pas accéder. Quel indice? La seule chance, c'est d'inspecter les scènes du crime. Apprendre que possible. Comment Sawa a-t-elle été tuée? Regarde ça de plus près. Alors Sawa, elle a été tuée comment? L'ordinateur, il n'y a rien. Quelle scène de crime. Faut chercher avant que les polices arrivent. Trouver les indices. Donc là on a vu. Est-ce que c'est sur elle? Autour de ses yeux, bon sang, elle devrait être terrorisée. Un CD.
Blood. Not a lot,
Bon
though.
sang.
Yeah, looks like it.
Elle a tradé probablement jusqu'à elle. Madame Sawa est parvenue juste ici. L'album photo. Académie. On n'a pas le code PIN
No
du
good.
téléphone.
It's got a pin. We don't have time to crack it now. Cops will be here soon.
So, we just gonna...
Yeah, unfortunately.
Rien du tout dans ce téléphone. Est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose dans les
What
livres?
the?
Yagami-san, isn't that your book from when Sawa-sensei went to Kurokawa Academy? Wouldn't there be photos of people like Yui Mamiya and that bully Kawai in there?
Oh. Yeah, you're probably...
Weird that there's so much blood around it. Maybe she was trying to leave us a clue.
What do you want to do? Take a peek inside?
If you're gonna look, make it quick. The cops will be here any minute.
There's not enough time to check the whole thing.
Réfléchissons. Est-ce que je fais cet album photo? Prendre l'album photo. Ou examiner ce que la police arrive. Ne pas toucher l'album photo. Je pense que je vais prendre l'album photo.
I'm gonna hang on to it for now. I'll turn it over to the police later. It's now or never. I won't get another chance to come back to this room.
You're gonna take it? Really? Is that even legal?
Of course not. But fuck legal this time.
Those shady Kurokawa Academy graduates might be connected to Mikoshiba's murder. But we're the only ones with that lead right now. The cops could turn this place upside down and still miss that.
Good point. It's better off with us then. Feel like that's what Sawa-sensei wanted. It's now or never. Sugiura, we'll deal with the cops. You take the yearbook and get out of here.
I have to play the thief?
Play? Isn't that exactly what you fucking did back in
Why you gotta bring that up? Fine, fine, I'll do it.
Mais je n'ai pas beaucoup de temps avant que la police arrive. Je dois aussi minutieux que possible. Un instant. Comment sont-ils entrés? Ouvrir la porte avant l'arrivée de la police. Je suis sûr qu'elle les a obéis. Est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose dans les cadres? Comment elle serait entrée? La porte. Y a rien du tout. Est-ce qu'il y a un indice qui pourrait... Du placard? Non.
Hey, what the...
Ah. Les traces de Sona. Certainement d'autres voyous RK aussi. La police va enquêter les traces. Je devrais chercher d'autres indices. Ah, ça on y a vu. Les coussins. Le sang. Donc c'est pas ici. Est-ce qu'il y a une clé ou un truc comme ça? Non. Il n'y a pas une cassette. Avec quoi ils l'ont tué?
Suspicious.
Là, on l'a examiné déjà. Sa main, il n'y a rien. Le fil là, non. Je pense qu'ils l'ont tué avec un couteau ou un truc comme ça. Là, il y a des papiers.
Suspicious.
Examiner. Je pense que c'est le sang de Madame Sawa. Donc le sang de Madame Sawa. Ça c'est un indice. Et j'ai rien du tout. Traces de sang, mais... Non. C'est pas ça. Il y a un truc, c'est obligé. La chaise, peut-être. Non. Aucun indice. Est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose dans le sac? Non plus. Là, il n'y a rien du tout. Est-ce que je peux déplacer là? La porte, il n'y a rien. Le pot de fleurs. Voilà, il n'y a rien du tout.
What the?
Ah, la poignée du crochet. Quelqu'un a coupé la chaîne. On dirait qu'il a utilisé un coupe-boulon. Il a préparé les outils, il a forcé la porte. Donc Sawa devait vraiment être terrorisé. Allez voir ouvrir la porte. Ok, ça c'est fait. La cause d'accès de Sawa. Là, il y a des bottes. Mais il y a du sang. Il doit y avoir un indice. Ils ont dû la tuer avec quelque chose. Tabouret. Une serviette non plus. Un cintre, non. Je pense qu'il y a un truc. Dans la cuisine. Est-ce qu'il y a un couteau, un machin comme ça? Ils l'ont tué avec... Là, il n'y a rien. Là, il y a un tapis, mais bon, ils l'ont pas étouffé avec un tapis. Le 5, c'est pas ça. Le 4, il n'y a rien. Un parapluie. Peut-être qu'il la tape avec un parapluie, mais non. On va chercher où. C'est la seule pour inspecter la scène du crime. Que possible. Sawa a été tué. Il doit avoir des blessures quelque part. Sur le sol. Je dois regarder plus près. Ah, sur le sol, ok. Donc ça peut être les traces de sang. Là, il n'y a rien. C'est sur le sol qu'ils l'ont tapé. Là, il n'y a rien. Faire le tour. Là, il y a des traces de sang pourtant. Mais... est-ce qu'ils l'ont tapé sur la porte? Non plus. Ils ont pris un truc, un objet. Les livres, c'est pas ça. L'ordinateur, il n'y a pas de... Je sais pas. Est-ce qu'il y a un truc sur la table? Un disque. Une tour. Ah, une plante. Non, il n'y a rien du tout ici. Hein. Ça, c'est une lampe. C'est peut-être plus haut. Ouais, ils ont dû prendre un truc, une ficelle ou... C'est quoi ça? Non. Une bombe. Là, il y a une genre de ficelle, mais c'est pas ça.
Suspicious. Hey,
Ah, attends. Pas de blessure apparemment. Sur le cadavre. En tout cas, elle n'a pas l'air de saigner. La police fera sûrement une autopsie. J'espère que je pourrai avoir le rapport. Donc là, on y a vu. Jetons un œil. Ah mais là on a
no good.
regardé.
It's got a pin. We don't have time to crack it now.
So, we just gonna leave it here?
Yeah, unfortunately. But let's look around.
Donc le portable c'est pas bon. Il y a un autre truc. Est-ce que c'est les dictionnaires ou les livres? Non, là c'est la poubelle. Attends, il y a peut-être quelque chose d'autre dans la poubelle. Non, il n'y a rien. Il y a un truc, mais quoi? Le coussin. La couette. Non, il n'y a rien. Le corps.
Hey,
Les cheveux. C'est peut-être les cheveux. Non plus. La main. Non plus. Ah, le sang. Non, c'est pas ça. Il y a du sang là, mais bon, c'est pas ça. Ah, ça va être dur l'enquête là pour trouver la cause de décès. Qu'est-ce qu'elle aurait pris pour se faire tuer? Un disque? Non. Je pense qu'elle a dû se cogner, il a dû la cogner quelque part. C'est obligé. Une boîte... Non, là, il n'y a rien du tout. Il y a du sang, c'est ça qui est bizarre. Donc il l'a allongé là. Ça, c'est sûr. Ah, mais là, on a déjà regardé. Donc c'est pas ça. Donc c'est pas ici déjà. La lampe. J'aurais pu prendre la lampe et la taper, mais non, c'est pas ça. La chaise, peut-être qu'elle a quelque chose. Le barreau. Non, non plus. Qu'est-ce qu'ils auront pu prendre pour la tuer? La poêle? Non. Ah, ils ont pris un truc, mais quoi? Ah, là, dur l'indice. Qu'est-ce qu'ils auraient pu prendre? Là, il y a un sac, mais non, c'est pas ça. Non, il n'y a rien. Il n'y a rien dans le l'évier. Rien du tout. Qu'est-ce qu'ils auraient pu prendre pour la tuer? C'est le problème. Des chaussures. Moi je pensais que c'était le parapluie, mais non. C'est pas le parapluie. Là, elle n'a pas été tapée là. La poignée. Donc là, ils ont forcé la chaîne. Ça, c'est sûr. Il y a l'indice qui est ici. Là, il y a du sang. La porte, elle a rien. Donc là, il y a des pas. Mais je vois rien du tout, c'est ça qui est... Donc c'est pas ici. Donc là, ils ont marché, ça c'est sûr. Ils ont marché jusqu'à là. Ensuite, ils ont marché sur la couette. Donc là, on y a vu. Donc après, ils ont marché ici. Là, il y a du sang. Est-ce qu'ils l'ont foutu? Bah non, parce qu'ils l'ont pas foutu par la fenêtre, parce que... Est-ce que ce serait peut-être le fil là? Non. Ah, il y a un truc, c'est obligé. Ils ont pris un truc, mais quoi? Qu'est-ce qu'ils auraient pu prendre? La lampe. L'ampoule, non. Là, il y a un fil de fer, mais c'est pas ça. La gorge. Examiner la gorge. Voilà, c'est ça.
There's one visible wound here. What do you
On peut
think,
voir
Atosa?
qu'elle est blessée ici.
Sure is tiny.
On
She
dirait
was
que
stabbed with
c'est
some kind of long needle.
sorte à l'aiguille.
An ice pick, most likely. Soma was holding one up to her.
Elle a eu un coup de pic de glace dans la nuque. Fatal de sa mort. Ok, j'espère juste qu'elle n'a pas souffert longtemps. Ok, on a tout trouvé. Un pic glace ils l'ont planté en fait. Alors, plus de détails, vous pouvez retrouver... Ok.
I see. So, Chad, according to you, the guy who killed Sawa-sensei was...
Kazuki Soma. He's the leader of a bunch of thugs in Kamurocho known as RK.
Yeah? Well, great. Case closed.
Then what's your take on the murder scene, Nabe-san?
Tone it down, buddy. Remember who's got the badge here.
There are footprints of several different men who have been in Sawa-sensei's room. That includes yours, by the way. We'll be analyzing these footprints first, and we'll check any security footage in the surrounding area. We'll ask around for eyewitnesses and narrow down our suspects. And we'll look into RK too, of course. Appreciate your help with that, Detective Yagami.
I just saw the coroner walk in. You saw the body too, right?
Yeah, just to get a rough idea. Her body will be taken in for an autopsy.
Does your rough idea include the cause and time of death?
Cause of death, a single stab from behind into the nape of the neck with a weapon similar to an ice pick. As for the time, we're estimating she's been dead for about 3 hours.
3 hours? That means it must have been right after I saw her on my phone.
Sona RK a essayé de se débarrasser de moi. Aussi, ils veulent garder le silence. Et il l'a tué. Mais pourquoi aller si loin? Kuwana.
Nabe-san, the police need to get a warrant for Soma.
We're asking HQ about him as we speak. We need at least a damn mugshot for a warrant.
Then isn't it time to hit the street and get in some thug faces? Assume any face you don't recognize is from RK.
I get how you feel, man, but pull it together. Actually, I'm curious about that Kuwana fella too. He's lived in Ijincho forever. Why were Kamurocho thugs after him? And now I hear Kuwana isn't even his real name? He and Sawa-sensei were connected, but how?
I'm looking for those same answers myself.
So you know jack shit about anything important. But you can go on home. Just make sure we can reach you.
Sure about this, Nabe-san?
Yeah. Assholes like him work better on a loose leash.
Foul-mouthed as fuck, but not bad, Pops.
What now?
Nabe-san, aren't you gonna ask me about Ihara? You know I went to see him in prison.
Oh, that.
You saw the video of Ihara killing Miko Shiba, didn't you? I was coming to talk to Sawa.
Your point?
I think there may have been a link between what happened to Sawa-sensei and Miko Shiba's murder. In which case, wouldn't you want to pump Ihara for information? Why aren't you jumping on that?
We got orders from the top that Ihara's off limits. Forever. They said if we want to try to peg him as Miko Shiba's killer, we'd have to completely flip the guilty verdict on his own. Not exactly the kind of shit a beat cop can pull off. Besides, nobody seems to want to investigate the Miko Shiba murder. Not us, not HQ.
So cops get to just quit working an investigation because they don't feel like it?
There was even a hope we could close it. Every cop here would be all... Everyone knows Ihara stinks to high hell. They still... It's above our pay grade. Bury the case so deep it never sees the light of day.
Yeah, feels like Sawa-sensei's case is about to get the same treatment.
Hey, I told you to watch it, buddy.
Save the dirty looks for your superiors. They're the bastards so desperate to sweep this under the rug.
Hell do you?
Cool it, Sakurai.
I know this is all very sudden. We don't have many details yet. And as you've heard, the police are working to find answers as we speak. Sawa-sensei, well, she got mixed up in some sort of incident. This may attract press to the school, and some of them may even wish to speak to you, but Please, do your best to ignore them. Again, we don't have all of the facts, and it's not for all of you to... well... None of you are under any obligation to speak to them, so please, don't. All that I can ask, for now, spare a prayer for Sawa-sensei, please, if you can. Please. Please.
Okay. We better get everyone back to class. Starting with the third years.
Excuse me, Yagami-san? If you don't mind, Chairman Okuda said he'd like to speak with you if you would be on campus today. It's about Sawa-sensei.
Yeah, I can do that. Will he be in his office?
Yes. Thank you for everything, sir.
Ouais, bah, l'histoire, malheureusement, Madame Sawa est morte. Bah oui. Je devrais aller au bureau de proviseur pour avoir le mal pour parler de quoi que ce soit. Bon, on va aller voir le bureau du proviseur.
Yagami-san.
Oh. Hey.
I still can't believe what happened to Sawa-sensei.
Yeah. I know.
Do you know anything about it?
I saw the scene of the crime. I was the first one to find her.
What?
The killer's still on the loose. But I know who it is.
Is there any way...
No. Not this time. This one's too dangerous. I'm not gonna get you involved.
But...
Just leave Sawa-sensei's case to me. Don't you have your own cases to solve?
Yagami-san... Okay.
Listen, you're a brilliant kid. You can't afford to let...
Yes, you're absolutely right. If I let that happen, it'll damage the MRC's credibility.
Exactly. So here's what I'm thinking, Amasawa. And please spread the word to the rest of the MRC. That'd help me out a bunch.
Yes, I can do that.
Bon, on va aller au bureau de monsieur le proviseur. Alors, est-ce que c'est par là? Non, c'est l'autre côté. Allez, on monte encore un étage. Voilà, c'est par là. C'est bon, on est presque arrivé. C'est pas la porte là, là c'est les toilettes. Ok, c'est la porte là.
Enter. Thank you for coming.
Sure. No problem.
Have a seat, if you would. In that detective's report, Sawa-sensei was... well, it said you were the one who found her body.
That's right.
You had been concerned for Sawa-sensei's safety before the incident. You're able to see things I can't. You have something of a gift for that, Yagami-san.
I wish I could agree with that. But I'm overlooking details. I'm letting too much slip away. And quite frankly, there's still a lot that I haven't figured out yet either.
Like what? May I have an example?
There's this local handyman. Kawana is the name he goes by in the city. Right before it happened, I ran into him in front of Sawa-sensei's apartment. There's no way it was a coincidence.
So, you think he could be the culprit?
Actually, I don't think so. Not really. That said, Kawana has something to do with all this. Sawa-sensei may have gotten caught up in his mess. In fact, Kawana is just an alias he uses, and he's being hunted by these thugs from Kamurocho. They're a gang called RK, and it's weird, but they've been looking for this punk named Kawai. And Kawai's connected to it too. Sawa-sensei went to the same school as him 13 years ago.
Wow, these details are flying so far over my head. Your investigation has gone well beyond what I can comprehend, and it's left me in the dust. But I just can't do this anymore. Between my own faculty and the press, I'm being bombarded. I'm afraid it's just too much for me to bear.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But you know what? What's been the hardest part is feeling so powerless as all these young people have their lives cut short. Ikushibukun being discovered dead, Ehara-san committing murder on video, and now poor Sawa-sensei's tragedy too. I can't help but feel in my heart that these incidents are related. That somewhere below the surface, all these misfortunes are connected to the same root.
I would have to agree.
Then I suppose it's only a matter of digging down deep enough. Though I couldn't begin to imagine how much soil would have to be turned to uproot it. But one thing, Yagami-san, if you would, could I ask that you continue to keep digging until you get to the bottom? Can you? Sawa-sensei deserves to have her chance at justice. A wonderful teacher like her. Why? She had her whole future to look forward to, the poor woman. And now this happens. It's just not right.
As it stands, I still need to collect more evidence. So you know, I can't make any promises just yet. I could hit a dead end. But no matter what anyone does, no matter who tries to stop me, I'm gonna keep digging.
You're a saint. These past few days have felt like a never-ending nightmare. What a breath of fresh air. And I appreciate the good news.
Of course. I'm glad we could talk, Chairman.
And now, Sawa-sensei's old class is going to be my next worry. I'm sure you're well aware that that class has some students with a penchant for causing trouble. I fear that with her gone, we may need to prevent a relapse for those bullies you stopped.
Are you referring to Koda-san then? I understand. While I'm working on campus, I'll keep an eye on them.
Et ben voilà. Et ben on sait que Madame Sawa est morte déjà et bah c'est on va retrouver de toute façon on va retrouver le meurtrier. Et puis voilà. Et ben je vous laisse ici avec une prochaine vidéo, mais je pense pour qu'on va trouver des indices plus tard. Alors franchement, ce jeu, c'est un jeu qui est extraordinaire parce que on cherche quand même des indices, des meurtres. Franchement, c'est vraiment bien. C'est vraiment bien. Il y a de la recherche. C'est pas facile, hein, mais on retrouve quand même un bon scénario.
Your continued support is appreciated, Yagami. If there's anything at all I can do, please don't hesitate.
Voilà. En tout cas, moi je vous dis à une prochaine vidéo. Et puis de toute façon, bah, on va se venger, il n'y a pas de souci. Hein. On va se venger dans la mission. Et voilà quoi. Et moi j'ai j'ai bien apprécié, j'ai bien aimé tous les scénarios de jugement. C'est vraiment un jeu exceptionnel, hein. Et franchement, c'est vraiment du bonheur. Voilà. On peut le dire, c'est... Franchement, ils ont vraiment assuré. Voilà, merci à vous d'avoir regardé le let's play. À bientôt.